So we've hosted you here at the Aspen Institute for the last 6 weeks as fellows, part of the Syracuse University-MEPI Leaders for Democracy Fellowship. Before we get into the Syracuse program and what you've done at Aspen, I wanted to ask you both to speak a little about what you currently do in Libya. So maybe we can start with you, Ahmed Mneina.
Okay, I'm currently a teaching assistant at the University of Benghazi in Civil Engineering Department. And I'm also a member in Engineers for Libya organization, which we kind of integrate engineering with civil society activities.
Yeah, I'm industrial engineer working and working with a lot of projects before for infrastructure and construction project with different companies. Even I'm working with now I'm working with in the civil society sector with the American company called Creative Associated International to capacity building and evolving the NGOs in Libya.
Okay. What are the top 3 things Libya needs to go through its post-Gaddafi transition successfully? How can the U.S. be a partner in this process, and how can programs like PNB be most effectively leveraged?
In my opinion, the most three things needed in Libya. The first thing is a strong judiciary system in my country, so the laws can be implemented and can be turned into a country run by laws, not like the previous era. And what can U.S. do about the cooperation with the Libyan government? It's like to cooperate in the economy and education sectors, so that we can build on the experience from American partners.
There is a lot of things, but the main things, in my opinion, it's constitution. We need to build a great constitution to save the rights of people, and the other one, national dialogue between the whole parties there, and the transitional justice. We need to work more about all these items, because it's, in my opinion, it's the most important things to start the new era of new Libya after the previous regime.
Okay. Now that you've noted these things that the Libyan leadership has to focus on, do you feel like there's been progress in that direction since the revolution, or have things been more difficult?
For the judiciary system, I think there's a lot need to be done, and the progress is, yeah, it's ongoing, but it's going very, very slowly. We really need an urgent, strong judiciary system in our country.
I can't say everything is getting perfect now, but things are in the right track. Everything is going slowly, but a lot of things changed and getting better, and there is development. You can see this in the street, and people working on it because they are keep always dreaming about to building the new country, that saving their rights and having the right life for Libyans, and they will fight. We fought for this, and now the Libyan people deserve to live better, and I hope things will get better soon.
Okay. What is the most positive development that you've seen in the new Libya?
The freedom of speech, the feeling that Libyans, the positive feeling that Libyans have after the successful revolution, and the thing that everyone is like have the freedom to form an organization to serve a country in certain topic or in certain area that he needs to be changed. He needs to change this. So people like are more able to give to the country than before. Before we were like locked into a way of living. You cannot participate in some things unless you are doing this their way. So that's, in my opinion, the best benefits of this.
Yeah, I agree with this. Freedom of speech, because 40 2 years, the Libyan was just listening to the one guy who telling them what they are doing. So now they are just enjoying this and trying to express themselves in many ways. Freedom of speech, the freedom itself, it's new for the Libyan people. So they are just enjoy it in a lot of different sectors, different way of life. They just expressing themselves, and they're trying to be involved in the society and improving a lot of things by themselves. The people now, they are not waiting for the government to do things in Libya. They're trying to, because volunteering and doing things that they, in their perspective, it's will help this country, because they paid a lot of things to reach this point. So that's the most important thing.
So, question for both of you: what do you envision is the role of women in the new Libya?
Yeah, women has been gotten stronger in the country, certainly after the revolution. They've played a strong role during the revolution, and like simple things like preparing food for revolutionaries and participating in protests. And now they're more engaged into politics and forming organizations particularly for women empowerment.
About this, it's even before the Gaddafi, and the woman was playing the very strong and effective role in Libya, and the education, health, even politics. But after the revolution, things are changed, because they got more involved, and even the society itself, it's like they supporting them. Not all of them, but this is the reality. They working, and we have a lot of women that having the potentials and skills that running a lot of things. They participating, and there is respect to the women in my country. It's like the people want them involved, because we have that in our history. A lot of women changing a lot of things in education, especially in education. For example, they playing very strong role. And now, as I said before, everything changed, and Libyan are thirsty to participate and showing their skills and building this country together, men and women. So the women playing very strong role now, and a lot of ministries, 2 or 3, and the NGOs, almost all the NGOs running by women in Libya.
Can you describe the scope of the Leaders for Democracy Fellowship and discuss your research focus at the Aspen Institute?
Yeah, the Leaders for Democracy Fellowship it's divided into 2 parts. The first part is lecturing and giving information about conflict resolution and how the system in the U.S. is running and how compared into other parts of the world, and giving us some historical information about previous dictatorship countries like in South America, and revolutions in Eastern Europe and compared it into the Arab Spring revolutions. The second part is the part that we will have a professional affiliation or internship in an organization that we choose. What we did in Aspen Institute, for me, I was like more involved into education and higher education cooperation between America and Libyan universities. And what I gained most from this experience is the connection that I have with Libyan diaspora, with Libyan professors here in the US and back in connection. Even I have connection with Libyan professors that I gained from this experience in particular.
For the Syracuse University, and the whole program it's focused on the democracy and the history of democracy and what's the difference between United States and the other world, and there is even a lot of sessions and seminars and a lot of events to allow us to making the network and to understand what is the variety and how things going on here and the conflict resolution and a lot of skill. We get a lot of skills from this program. It's like you shaping some, even if you have some skills, you can shape it here and you have that space to think more and more about a lot of things, and some opinion you will change some opinions you have it before, and a lot of things happen. It's nice program. For Aspen, what again from Aspen Institute, my experience here was awesome, and I was working in Libya chapter for Partner for New Beginning. I was lucky to starting this from the beginning, and I make network, and they know how things going on, what's the plan for Libya, and they check the other programs has been implemented in the other countries for Partner for New Beginning. So really, it's nice. It's a great project, and I hope it will be we will start soon in Libya too, because we need this to change a lot of things there. This will be great helpful for Libya.
Okay. What are some of the things that you learned here at the Institute or in DC in general that you will take back with you to Libya?
For me, the most beneficial thing is the networking. So the great network I built here, and will we keep building this network the way I did here to make the most of it in Libya. And I like the teamwork of the PMB and MEPI team. And I learned a lot from how they run their organization and how everyone has his role, his specific role of doing this. Everyone has a schedule. I learned from the meeting in each Monday with the team and the way they discuss things. Sometimes I was listening passively, but sometimes I participate in this meeting. But when I listen, I'm not saying passive. I take note on how they get engaged into the whole team, and how the chair motivated the team for doing their work and get them involved and get ideas out of them. So this is a wonderful experience, and that's what I learned from.
For me, it's what I gained from my experience here in Washington. It's like I get a lot of, I shaping a lot of ideas. I changing some with dealing with American people, and even the experience, the sharing experience with. I have this idea when I love to listening to people and working with them and get the experience from their. I can get experience from their characters and how they are working, the way of work, and a lot of things here. But for Aspen, it's one of the most significant things I notice here, the teamwork, how they are working here, and that was amazing for me. It's a nice experience, because even there is another thing, the hospitality of the team, and they make us feeling like we are part of this team. We are not here just to doing the intern and then go back when we finish our intern time. We will go back home and everything. No, we feel that I feel like we are part of this program for real, not just to doing the Aspen doing their parts and making the other part is satisfied. We host those intern till they finish their time, then go back. No, it's really we get involved in this project. Really, we feel that we are welcome here, and the teamwork was really amazing.
Will you continue to be involved with the Aspen Institute after you go back to Libya? If so, how? And what do you think the impact of that will be?
Yeah, of course the answer would be yes. I would love to keep continuing working with Aspen Institute, and I have to do that in order to complete what I've done here. The thing is that my role starts when I get back to Libya. This is my idea, and I will keep connecting with people and telling them about PMB and MEPI programs, and how we can really benefit from this program and push forward the wheel of development for education and economic development and entrepreneurship. So it's really important that I will continue to work with MEPE.
Really, I need to. This is one of the most important things, because if this project be implemented in Libya in the right way, the result will be amazing and great for the entrepreneurs and to starting entrepreneurs. And the concept there in Libya is still new, and this cooperation, that's what we're looking for in Libya, because this is sharing the experience, and I will try to do my best to working with Partner for New Beginning in Libya, with Aspen Institute, to help. That will allow me to help my country and help the young generation that looking for to build this country in the right way. So yeah, for sure I will start working with on this project there.